We're all fired up today for this show of Focus on Jensen Beach. I'm Ron Rose, Executive Director of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. Focus on Jensen Beach is brought to you each week at this time by the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. Today we'll be talking to Jim Yurillo, Fire Chief of the Jensen Beach Volunteer Fire Department. But first we're going to be going to the Jensen Beach Elementary School, where Rob Maitland, a member of the Board of Directors of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce, will be talking to Al Hernandez, Postmaster of Jensen Beach, who's starting a program at Jensen Beach Elementary School called We Deliver. We'll also be talking to a stained glass artist who is putting together a mural for the school that will be installed this week.
Hi, I'm Rob Maitland, a member of the Board of Directors of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. And today I'm at the Jensen Beach Elementary Post Office, where we're kicking off a new program called We Deliver, the third time that this has been done in the Postal District and the first time in St. Lucie and Martin counties. I'm here today with Mr. Al Hernandez, the Jensen Beach Postmaster, the Jensen Beach Post Office, and Elizabeth McMahan, teacher here at Jensen Beach Elementary School. And we're here today to talk about the We Deliver program. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Mr. Hernandez, can you tell us a little bit about this We Deliver program and what's it all about?
Sure. The We Deliver program is a program that we're in partnership with the schools, and that is to help the children read and write and try to make them learn what is going to be later on in the real world. It's a program to help literacy.
I see. And you've set up this mini post office to exactly do what?
Actually, I didn't set the post office. Elizabeth is the one that helped set up the post office. We are in the advisory capacity and provide some of the paraphernalia you see here as the mailboxes and so on.
I see. Well, Ms. McMahon, can you tell us a little bit about how the program works?
Well, we decided to get involved in the program to help the students with real-life experience, job experience, and to develop the writing skills they learn in the basic classroom situation in a real-life experience. We wanted to provide the student workers with a feel for what it's like to be out in the real world and develop some self-confidence in those skills. They've had some experience with the job application process, job interviewing skills, and we're real excited about it.
Well, it sounds like a terrific program. Mr. Hernandez, can you tell us a little bit about some of the results that you've seen with this program?
Well, it's been proven that this result not only helps the develop the handwritten skills and communication skills, but it also helps, and it has helped a lot of absenteeism in the schools, and that is the main issue also, especially when we have so many dropouts in the schools. Also with the literacy program, it helps the nation because of the 27,000 people in this country that don't know how to read and write. And thanks to individuals like Elizabeth, we have very many good teachers in there that are helping us putting this program together.
So if I understand correctly, we've set up a post office. The children will be delivering mail to their co-students here in the school. And Ms. McMahon, can you tell us a little bit about exactly how that will work, and will they be delivering mail outside the school too?
No, just in the school, in-school postal service. The children themselves divided the school into 9 different areas, gave each area a city name. Then each classroom was responsible for naming their own room as a street, and we've assigned numbers to each child as an address. Now the children can deposit letters in our in-school mailboxes. The mail will be picked up by the postmaster, processed by the postal workers here, and delivered the next day by the letter carriers. The children can write to each other, to their teachers, the teachers can write to the children, and every person in the school has an address. So we're promoting communication and a sense of unity, school spirit.
Oh, that's terrific. And now parents could also drop off mail to their kids as well?
Sure. We encourage parents to drop notes, maybe a birthday card or a special occasion card or a little incentive each day, but they have to mail it in the in-school post office.
Well, that's great. This sounds like a terrific program. And we've picked, I guess, a postmaster and other students, but I guess with the postmaster comes some responsibilities. Mr. Hernandez, can you tell a little bit about that?
Certainly. The postmaster is responsible, and I'm going to have to give him an oath of office. So I'm looking forward for that.
Well, if we could have, I believe it's Albin Jarrett, is that correct? Is our new postmaster. So if Albin can come on up, let's go ahead and do our oath of office. Hi, Albin.
Hi.
Okay.
All right, Alvin. Congratulations on being the new postmaster, but I'm going to have to give you the oath of office. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Would you raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me? I, Alvin Jarrett,
I, Alvin Jared,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I take this obligation freely
I take this obligation freely,
and that I will well
and I will well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of which I am about to enter.
which I am about to enter.
Alvin, congratulations, you're the new postmaster, and I would like to present you also with your Jensen Beach Elementary postmaster cap. Wear it with pride. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That looks great. Alvin, how do you feel?
Glad.
Good. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat? Sure. Alvin, what's it feeling like to be the postmaster?
A little bit different because I've never been one. I really like it. It's cool, I think.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you think it's going to work?
Well, I think it's going to work okay because we got the teacher that will help us, and we got the kids are going to help us and stuff, and the teacher's going to help us, and I'm going to help the kids too.
What exactly is your job as the postmaster?
To help the kids if they don't know how to do it, or if new kids come in, to train them.
Great. And Alvin, how old are you?
11,
11, and what grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade. Are you excited about this?
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks for being on the show today, and good luck as the postmaster.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, and we're going to bring in some more of our postmaster or post office workers, so we'll start bringing them right in. These are the Nixie clerks, and we'll introduce each one individually, and if you can tell us a little bit about what you do as a Nixie clerk, we'd appreciate it, okay? Go ahead and just look right at the camera. What's your name?
Gina
Gina what?
Palerch.
Hi, Gina, and you're a Nixie clerk?
Yes.
Okay, and what's your name?
Jonathan McMahon.
Jonathan McMahan?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Jonathan. Look right at the camera there for me. Tell me a little bit about what's a Nixie clerk. What do you do?
We stamp letters that's not closed really well.
You stamp the letters that aren't closed very well.
Yep.
How does that happen? People don't lick it right?
And they're tore apart.
Yeah.
And trying to think what else.
Check the addresses too?
Yeah.
If the people don't have the right address on there? Okay. Jonathan, how'd they pick you to be a Nixie clerk?
I don't know. They just picked me.
They just picked you? Did you have to get interviewed for the job?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was that like?
They just asked you questions and stuff.
Yeah? So it wasn't too bad, huh?
Nope.
What else do you do as a Nixie clerk?
We check addresses for proper form and stamp them if they're return to sender if they're needed to.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show with us, and good luck as the Nixie clerks. Thank you. Okay, and here we are with the sorters. Hi, sorters. How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Amy King.
Hi, Amy.
Sarah Mark.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Amy, can you tell us what you do as a sorter?
Well, we sort mail by the towns, and we put addresses in numerical order.
Is that hard work?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're having fun with it.
Yes.
All right. Now, what do you do as a sorter?
I rubber band street mail together, and then I take it and put it into the letter carrier's bags.
Is that fun?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck as being sorters. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank
All right, we got two more here coming up. These are the facers and the cancelers. What's your name?
Philip Arthur.
Hi, Philip. What's your name?
Anna Fratsky.
Anna? Okay, who wants to go first? Okay, Philip. What do you do as a facer and a canceler?
We flip the mail around to the right, so they're all facing the right way, and cancel the stamps.
You ever done this before?
No.
All right, well, good luck. And what do you do as a facer and a canceler?
I cancel the stamps.
Look at the camera for me.
I cancel the stamps.
Uh-huh.
And we
Help get the mail through the post office here?
yeah.
Okay. Well, sure do appreciate your help, and good luck as a facer and a counselor. And now we're coming with the letter carriers. Got a lot of activity here at the Jensen Beach Elementary School post office. Step right over here, letter carriers. Right here with the boxes where you get your letters. Okay, what's your name?
Jeremy Carroll.
Hi, Jeremy. And what's your name?
Daniel Du Bois.
Hi, Daniel, how are you? And you guys are both the letter carriers?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do as a letter carrier?
I deliver mail to all the different towns in the school.
I see, and the towns are the classrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what do you do? Same thing?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it?
We put the... Wait.
Do you run? Do you walk?
No.
Have you delivered any mail yet?
Yeah.
Okay. You carry these bags when you deliver the mail? Is that how it works? Okay. Great. Do you like the program?
Yeah.
Good. We had the opportunity to meet all the postal workers here at the Jensen Beach Elementary Post Office. And now our final guest today on Focus on Jensen Beach is Mitzi Chansey, the principal of Jensen Beach Elementary School. Hi, Mitzi.
Nice to meet you.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you feel about the new program?
We're thrilled. We're just so excited about the whole program. It started talking about it last year with Mr. Hernandez, and we started talking about it with Liz McMahan, and now we've got the whole thing in ready to operate, and I'm just real excited about it.
Well, all of us at Focus on Jensen Beach take our hats off to you for such a creative program, the first of its kind in both Martin and St. Lucie County. Congratulations on a great program.
Thank you very much. And now it is my privilege to mail the first letter that will go through our postal system.
Well, this is a historic event, so let's get it on film. Hey. Well, that's great. Once again, good luck with the We Deliver program put on by the Jensen Beach Post Office. Al Hernandez, the Postmaster. Stay tuned with us. There's more to come on Focus on Jensen Beach.
Collecting and making porcelain dolls is rapidly becoming one of the world's leading hobbies. Doll lovers can make their dreams come true at Doll Makings. Doll Makings offers a full stock of porcelain greenware, painted and unpainted bisque kits, ready-to-assemble doll kits, and dolls at every stage of completion. Doll Makers holds open workshops so you can choose the days and hours most convenient to your schedule. Doll Makings is located in Port St. Lucie at 9116 South US 1 in Eastport Plaza. Call 335-7500.
Hi, I'm Jack Baker. Right now, for a limited time, you can join us for a Baker's Dozen Shrimp Dinner for just $7.95.
We're here at Jensen Beach Elementary School, and what you're looking at is a glass panel that's going to be installed in one of the hallways at Jensen Beach Elementary. And with me is the artist Mark Eckstrand. Welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now you're going to tell us a little bit about what's involved in this project and how it all got started.
The way we did this was that we had each child do a drawing. Peggy talked to them about underwater things, fish and ships and treasure chests and all this. Anyway, they did a drawing to scale. The only restriction we put on them was rocks at the bottom and 3 pieces of seagrass. And the reason we do that, just so there's continuity left to right. And then just let them have at it. We brought in a crew from Stewart Stained Glass and Rose-Colored Glass here in Stewart, and they helped fabricate. Kids did most of their own cutting. They obviously did all their own drawing, and so it was only really the tricky little cuts that the adults had to do. And, you know, we'd hand them back their piece, and they'd go back and glue it on. Absolutely delightful watching these kids work. And, you know, in particular with glass, because, you know, your mom said, don't touch it, you're going to break it, you will have to buy it, you know. This is just, you know, there it is. It will cut you if, you know, if you play with it wrong. But if you're safe with it, you know, look at what they could do.
It's very beautiful. Now, how long is this panel?
I haven't measured this, but I reckon it's pretty close to about 36 feet. And then I'll be back this spring. We'll do another 30 feet of it. So we'll finish out that one whole wall. You know, the downside of a job like this is there's 1,100 kids, and there's only so much material. And so not every child had a chance to be involved with this directly, but they tried to, make that lottery as fair as possible, and, and I like continuing with these things.
But some things were able to be accomplished was jewelry also. Why don't you should give us an example of that, the jewelry over there?
I reckon by year's end, and see, one of the things I did with my budget was I purchased a kiln that gets left here, and got a commitment from the other folks in town that are knowledgeable about this, that they will be helping Peggy throughout the year to keep this going. So virtually every single kid in this school, even though they didn't get to do a tile, they'll still get to play with the glass.
And so art has, in the art class in Jensen Beach Elementary School, glass has now become a part of the curriculum, more or less.
Yeah, well, if they will, when all's said and done, they'll have everything they need. I've enjoyed corporate sponsorship from Bullseye Glass in Portland for about a decade now, and they let me do my little pet projects and donate, we're looking $5,000–6,000 worth of glass here. This is well out of the budget of grade schools, and yet, with that sort of backup and then help from the professionals in town, you can do a job like this.
Well, so one of the spin-offs of jobs like this are art pieces like this that the class can do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every child in this school will get a chance to do a pin. And the Benny of these is said, this is a couple of bucks worth of glass. That's about $100 worth of glass.
Okay. Mark, thank you for being on Focus on Jensen Beach. You've done an excellent job here on this glass panel for Jensen Beach Elementary School, and I know the school's really proud of it. I'm sure you're very, very proud of it, and I think you've really added to the education of this school.
Well, thanks very much. I enjoy kids. I'm a parent, and I truly enjoy being able to do something like this with the kids. I teach a lot of adults, and they don't have what the kids have. That's something real special, and I am lucky.
Well, thanks, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Hi-ho, Mr. Comparison here on safari with Tri-County Gas, searching for the energy savings you'll find when you dare to compare. It starts here. Cook 2 meals compared to 1 cooked with electricity. Heat 2 gallons of water compared to 1 with electricity. Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Convenient outdoor cooking. And nothing heats your pool or spa as fast as propane gas. Stop by our showroom to see the Treasure Coast's largest and most complete line of gas appliances.
Welcome back. With me is Jim Yurillo, Fire Chief of the Jensen Beach Volunteer Fire Department. Welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach, Jim.
Hi, Ron. Nice to see you today. I'm glad to have you down.
Now, we want to tell our viewers about the volunteer fire department program that you're trying to recruit more volunteers to the program.
Well, Jensen Beach has a long and proud tradition of volunteer fire department, and over the recent years with Martin County's growth and Jensen Beach in particular, the volunteer fire department has given way to more career responses. But now it's time for the volunteers to regrow ourselves. We have our minimum standards and we have our minimum staffing for our career firefighters, and it's time for the volunteers to make their restart in the county and help out with our economic times. We found ourselves falling short of qualified and quality volunteers, as our better volunteers, of course, went to their paid ranks and became career firefighters. And so now we're back almost to square one, starting all over, recruiting and training new volunteers to regroup and regrow our volunteer fire department, and that's what we're trying to do.
Now, if somebody's interested in being a volunteer firefighter, what do they expect? What do they expect to happen to them to become involved?
Well, when they first come down to the station, the whole county-wide system will be explained to them, and if they're interested, we'll give them an application, get them started in the paperwork side of it. And as soon as they get online, we start on our own training program within the station, and within 1 year, we require that they take a 40-hour state volunteer firefighters course, which is offered by the county throughout the year for them to take. Also, CPR and first responder qualifications are there. And we continue education and training right on up to the career 360 minimum standards that the state offers, and that'll give them access to a career position anywhere in the state. We're all for continuing education. The department has an ongoing training program, and where we assist them in any way we can to put them through the college level classes.
Now, what do they do if they're interested?
The best way of getting involved is to come on down to your local fire station, meet with the personnel there. We're more than glad to give out the applications and the brochures explaining the volunteer fire system in Martin County and to get them to join, and especially in Jensen Beach where we need you to get you involved in the system.
How many fire stations are in this district?
In Jensen Beach, we have this station here on Palmetto in Jensen, and of course the Rio station over in on 707. Those are your two volunteer departments in Jensen Beach. The station on Savannah Road is a fully career station, and that responds with both of the volunteer departments. And there's one station out on Hutchinson Island that covers the beach and the condos.
Jim, now recently you're at Target, the new Target store, which is opening up next month, doing a drill. Can you explain to our viewers or the people who might have seen that what that was all about?
Well, that was a district-wide coordinated drill. That was with both the Jensen Beach, Rio, our career stations both on Britt Road and Savannah Road, combined in a confined space rescue drill where we had a simulated sewer explosion with children playing in the underground culverts with 2 injuries and 1 fatality that we had to go in, locate them underneath the asphalt underneath in the sewers, and package them and extricate them from the sewers. It was a very, very good educational experience both for the career and the volunteer firefighters, where we worked as a team working together to fulfill the objectives of the drill.
Are you looking forward to participating in the Jensen Beach Pineapple Festival Parade again?
Oh, we're most definitely looking forward with. Hopefully by the time the parade is ready in November, our new truck will be delivered and we'll be showcasing it during the Pineapple Festival.
Oh, great. Now, you also have a boat, correct?
The fireboat is coming out of service. Due to Hutchinson Island has their boat and Rio has a boat, we feel that there's not a need for a third boat, so we are taking that boat out of service, and our emphasis is going towards our new truck and our tanker that is a completely volunteer project.
Now, you all accept donations from the public also, correct?
That's correct. We do a donation letter one time a year, and that's how it comes out in about January. At no time do we solicit by telephone. It's always by letter, and you'll get a letter from myself and the president of the volunteers requesting donations.
And what is that money used for?
That money is used for the volunteer projects. If you want, later we'll walk through the station. I'll show you the tanker that's sitting beside us here was refurbished with volunteer funds. $15,000 of donated funds went towards that truck to take a 1974 tanker, rebuild the tank that was leaking, put a brand new tank on it, on the chassis, and now it's a tanker that's ready to meet us to the year 2000.
Well, I know you all do an excellent job for the citizens of Jensen Beach, and I know they can sleep safer at night knowing that you all are here to protect them if something unfortunately might happen to their house or their buildings, which might catch fire. How many fires historically, how many calls do you get during a year?
As of today, we've run our 321st call of this year so far, and that's from January 1.
And normally for a year, how many?
Roughly 450 to 500 a year.
I know you all do an outstanding job, and you're a great asset to the community of Jensen Beach. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you for being on Focus in Jensen Beach, and again tell you what a good job you all are doing.
Ron, it's been a pleasure.
If I thought that no one cared about the things I do in life, well, I'd still care about working hard and making it turn out right. Made in America, that means a lot to me. Oh, I believe in America and American quality. Here's to you, America, my best I give to you.
At Budweiser, we salute with pride what all Americans know in their hearts. The American workers' commitment to quality is stronger today than ever.
Here's to you, America, my best I give to you.
Nothing beats the quality of the American spirit.
Make Stewart Business Systems your headquarters for all your equipment needs, from desktop facsimile to plain paper facsimile, from desktop copiers to full copier systems, computers, printers, typewriters, and more. Of course, Stewart Business Systems provides a full line of supplies. Professional on-site services, and Stewart Business Systems is locally owned and operated. Visit our showroom at North Shore Plaza or call 692-2100.
This is our show for today. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, where do we want to start? You're going to edit when I come back around?
Yeah.
You're going to edit.
You can answer it.